Okay, so now I'm going to show you Topaz. And if you look here, I'm already on my copied layer. And I come over here to where it says Filter. And I come down to where it says Topaz Labs. And this is the full bundle of Topaz. And I come down to Topaz Remask. And I click on that. And when I do, it's going to launch Topaz. Now, Topaz is a pretty cool program. And I've just gotten it. I haven't mastered it yet. But it does a heck of a job. It really does. And so we're just going to let Topaz load here. And here it is. And you can see this, and I'm going to blow it up, that everything is green. Green is what you want to keep, red is what you want to get rid of, and blue is defining the lines between the two. And you can see that I'm automatically in my blue brush. And look at the size of my brush, it's pretty big. So I'm going to just use my bracket keys to either make it bigger. The right bracket key will make it bigger, and the left bracket key will make it smaller. And I'm just going to come over here, I'm going to click on this, and I'm just going to make a quick little outline of what I want to keep. I want to separate her from the background. So I'm just telling Topaz to go ahead and give me what I'm showing it here. And so that's pretty good. I'm just going to come up here to this arm. We're just going to come over here. I'm going to wrap this around. We're going to make sure that our brush gets a little bit bigger now because we're getting ready to do that hair. So I just want to get all that hair in. So I'm just going to come over here and do that. Now I'm going to use my bracket keys again to make it smaller. And I'm just going to outline this area here that I don't want. And so that's pretty good. Now I've got my outline. And if you look here, I got 3 shot glass. I've got peppermint schnapps, which is green. I got cinnamon schnapps, which is red. And I got blue schnapps, which is ocean schnapps, and or shot glass. I'm going to click my red shot glass. I'm going to come over here and click on this. And when I do, it turns everything else red but the outline of the blue, and then she is green. And that tells Topaz that okay, everything that's red I don't want, everything that's green I do want, and everything that's blue I need to look at the edge contrast or the outline of this and select that. And I'm going to do compute mask. So I'm just going to come over here and click on compute, and it's going to sit there and compute it, and then it's going to turn it to black and white. You can see that right here. But what I want you to see, and I hope you can see it in this video, is that I have all these, I got all these great pure white areas. Everything that's pure white is going to be 100% shown through. But then I have some of these gray areas, like the shoe that's over here, part of the shoulder pad that is here. You can see I got a little bit shade in her hairline and so on. So I'm going to click on the green one, the green paintbrush now, and I'm going to make my paintbrush a little bit smaller. And I'm just going to come over here on the edge, and I'm just going to hit those gray areas. And you can see that Topaz just automatically said, okay, increase the contrast between this area and that area here. And so I'm not coming out to here. I'm not getting any of the black that's over here. I'm staying inside of the lines of where she's at, so Topaz will see that what I want. And that was a little bit much. So I'm going to come over here and do that again. That's good. And now I'm going to come over here. And that's real good. That's excellent. Now we're just going to come over here. Good. Good. A little bit of the shoe. Good. A little bit of her hand. Good. We're going to get air. And we're just going to get a little bit of that area. I'm going to click right here. And then I'm going to click to right to here. Hold down that shift key. And I'm just going to keep going over this until I get what I want. Until I get all of that shoe in there. Now notice that I'm keeping it on the edge. I'm not coming into her, or I'm not going into that background. Now, where it is that it's in that background, you can see here, now I've clicked on to red, and I'm just going to come over here and grab that area, and it will close it in for me. Everybody see that? Same thing with the top of the shoe. I don't want that sloppiness. I want to get in there and get that. Get in here to a little bit of her hair. We're going to come into right here. Good. Good, good, good. Now, you can see that I have a real small area right here. So I'm just going to click on that area, and now I'll go back to green. And I'm just going to come in here on her shoe and get that area. Good. And then right here on her shoe. And don't be afraid to magnify this. A lot determines this by your magnification. So now I want the rest of that arm. I want that highlight on that arm. Good. Don't worry if it phases out. If it phases out, we're still all right. We'll come back here and get it. Good. 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 Look at that. Look at that. And you got to play with it. I'm not lying. You got to finesse it. You got to finesse it. But once it gets it, it does a darn good selection. And what's so cool about it is it really lets you get in there and get her hair and so on. And so now I'm going to come down into here. We're just going to get that black. Good. And now right here on her elbow. Good. Look at that. Down here in her pants. Good. I'm not real concerned about her pants because I don't mind if that fades off a little bit. That's looking really good. Really good. Good. And now I'm going to come back here to green, and now I'm really going to magnify this and bring this up. And I just want to get that edge. Just the edge. Good. I don't want fringing happening there. And that I went a little bit over, and you can see that I picked that up. So let's go back to the red. And we'll just grab this part and bring it down. Boom. Good. Right here on her elbow. Boom. Good. Good, 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 good. We can do a little bit on the shoe. Let's go back to green. And it doesn't matter. I know this image is not going to matter with it. But for demonstration purposes, I'm going to do this. We're just going to grab a little bit of that belt. Good. Now go back to red. Just clean that up a little bit. Clean that up. Clean that up. Good. Look at that. Look at that. Now, let's reduce the magnification. And let's see that. Good. We could do a little bit on her hair. Let's magnify that and get a little bit better on her hair. And we got a little bit of areas here, so I can click on green. Just going to come over here, grab that. Good. Grab this. Good. Anything that I see gray in, because I don't want any gray to be there. Good. Now a little bit on her shirt. Good. A little bit on her shoulder. Good, good, good. That's looking real good. Just right here on her thumb. Good. That's it. That's it. That's looking good. And so now I'm going to reduce out, and now I'm going to click OK. And when I do, boom, it's going to create a whole new layer here, and then just the background of just her. Except I didn't do that area there. And that's okay. That's okay. I got that area there, and really we can take that out too. And that I can do just with a magnetic lasso. So let's just grab that. I'm just going to bring this in. Now I'm just going to hit delete. And there it is. There it is. Control D. And now let's just take that. I'm just going to move it up above the white. And we're going to turn the white on. That's pretty good. Look at those hairlines and everything that's in here. Topaz, it really does do a hell of a job. Now I can come in here and soften that down. You can see I got a little bit of fringing right there. But still, that's a heck of a job. Look at that hair, how well it's done. And so that's how Topaz works. And again, I don't subscribe to a lot of plugins, but Topaz you might really want to look into. It's a great little program, especially for selecting. Let's move on to the next chapter.